I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So once again, man, back at it. Cornerback week, cornerback week, cornerback week heavy. You already know what it is, man. I said it before in previous videos. We hitting cornerbacks this week heavy. Like it or not, it is what it is. The Vikings will look at a cornerback in the draft. I'm sure it will be one of their picks. Maybe not in the first round, because this is a deep, deep, deep class for cornerbacks, man, heavy. You talk about a cornerback deep draft, talent all over the board, man, it's a lot of talent. So the Vikings will have options, man, first round, second, third rounds, etc. But it's a few guys, man, who you know will come in right away, make a statement, make a big impact heavy. And the next guy we're talking about right here, right now, is cornerback. Woo, tough to say. From the University of Georgia, Kelee Ringo, man. Wow, you know what it is. Roll Tide, full of pride. Yeah, he's the guy who got the last interception to seal the game for Georgia in the national championship game versus Bama. All good, way to play. It is what it is. See you next year. Heavy. But Kelee Ringo, man, cornerback from Georgia. You talk about all the physical attributes, man. Let's just get into it. He's 6'2", 210, but guess what? That's not the kicker. You know what the biggest kicker is? 6'2", 210. Guess what he runs in his 40, man? 4.35. Let me repeat. Let me reiterate. He runs a 4.35 in the 40, man. Do you know how much of a weapon he can be? Do you know what that means? He can come in and be a day one starter. If he comes in ready, prepared, and he's a football player like he's shown through his whole career in Georgia, only played 2 years of college football, but he's elite. He's damn near close to terrific. But you're 6'2", 210. He is the ultimate weapon, man. Look, just looking at his size alone, right? He could easily be one of the best cornerbacks in the draft. Some maybe argue he could be the best off of size, physical attributes. 6'2", big corner. 210, big corner, right? 4.35. That's what puts him over the edge. Heavy. That big with that much speed. Wow. Quickness, agility. Wow. Heavy, man. So that there alone, his physical traits alone, man, come on. Big body frame, man. Let's get into some of his strengths quickly and swiftly, man. First off, like I just said, he's big, fast, man. Great closer. His click and close ability is brilliant, damn near magnificent, man. Graded man coverage, but not only that. See, previous cornerbacks who I have talked about have struggled in zone coverage. Nuh-uh, not him. He's actually good in zone coverage, good in zone and man coverage, heavy. That's a plus. He can only get better and improve at both of those, but it's definitely difficult to find a corner who's good at both, extremely good at both, dig me? Yeah, he's good at man and zone, man. So that's definitely a plus, right? Definitely good at getting his hands on receivers. Like I said, a big cornerback, 6'2", big cornerback, man. He can stand tall and bump and run and get physical. Get in the bigger receiver's chest, man. That's a big cornerback. 210 as well. Nice weight on him. He's very good at bump and run. Physicality, aggressiveness, man. Getting in the receiver's chest and going at him heavy.
Georgia. Hooker gonna go long to the near corner to Tillman, and it's intercepted by Kelee Ringo.
Fight all the way down the field. Pushing, shoving, staying in phase, turning around, finding the ball, and making a
graded man-to-man coverage. Line him up, let him attack, put him in bump and run, let him use his hands, get physical. You know, once again, a guy that I'm sure Brian Flores will love heavy in that scheme. That heavy blend scheme, come on, man. So the Vikings have options, man, heavy. I feel confident any cornerback they do draft in either round. Dig me? He will be a potential day one starter, heavy. Oh, yes, if the Vikings do their job, the scouts do their job well, oh, they can find a guy who can be a starter. But Kelee Ringo, man, definitely has all the physical attributes, speed, size, quickness, back to some strengths, Good footwork, great quickness and agility. His speed helps him make up for times he gets beat off the line, etc. Maybe he's beat on a route, but his speed alone helps him catch up to the ball, to the receiver. Man, you cannot coach speed. Once again, like I always say, speed cannot be coached, man. Everything else can be developed. Dig me? Players can be molded, etc., etc., but size and speed, you can't coach that, man. It's a plus to find a guy with all those attributes, man. Heavy. A lot of shrimps, man. You talk about his back pedal, you know, his footwork. His footwork can improve, but he has solid hips, you dig me? Good at getting in and out of breaks, can improve that. That is one of his weaknesses, but he is a bigger corner, so it may be more difficult for him to stay low in and out of the breaks, turn the hips around. But overall, he's good at turning around, right? Getting out of his back pedal, flipping his hips. Like I said, he can improve upon that. But as far as getting his head around, finding the ball in the air, oh yeah, he does that a lot. He's good at that, man. He can definitely go up in the air, get that ball, and find that ball. You talk about tackling, of course it would be a strength. 6'2", 210, that's a plus. So when it comes to tackling, he's damn near like an in-box safety. Dig me? Yeah, you can put him in a box, treat him like he's a safety because he's physical. A good tackler, man. Straight line, bam. Straight line, bam. And he will hit you in your mouth heavy. And once again, man, his speed separates him from some corners in the draft. Because not a lot of guys are 6'2 plus, 210, dig me? Yes, good-sized corners, but are they that fast? Are they 6'2", 210, running a 4'3", 40? Come on, man. Not easy to find. Could be one-of-a-kind heavy, man. Now, let's get into some of his weaknesses. All right, sometimes he's over-aggressive, takes bad angles. Sometimes he loses the receivers, trying to get too aggressive on his bump and run, reaches his hands too much, extends too much. But once again, these are all things that can be developed, man. That's what you got to focus on. Like I always say, coaching plays the most important role. How is a player developed? What can a coach get from a player? What can he bring out of that player, right? Can he maximize his potential, have him playing at the highest level possible, man? Never forget, coaching is most important, period, man. Yes, coaching, development, player development, mentally, physically, it all comes in hand. It all is one. You digging me? That's why you see some guys go to different teams, become draft bust, or become superstars, right? A lot goes into coaching, man, development. That's why it's the NFL, the best of the best. If you didn't need coaching, you would just have players. Heavy, man, come on, heavy. Like I said before, he needs to work on flipping them hips a little better, becoming more flexible, more fluid in hip movement. But like I said, that will come with time, man, in the right weight program, strength and conditioning program, with the right trainers, heavy. As the player matures, his nutrition gets better. It all plays a role, man, period, man. It all comes together as one, period, heavy. Sometimes he does lose the receivers in coverage. But like I said, is that really a weakness? Yes, the NFL, different level. You lose a receiver in the NFL, you might be beat for a touchdown, but his speed can make up for it. How many times do we see it? Oh, he's beat. Oh, a corner is beat. But those fast cornerbacks, those guys who can zoom, can catch up. He has good makeup speed, catch-up speed, man. All that plays a role, dog. Heavy. You got a fast corner. Once again, you can't teach speed. You got a fast corner. It's a plus. This guy is a track star, heavy. A track star. 4'3", 40. 4'4", period. Once again, I'm going to say it again. 6'2", 210, 4'3", 540. You tell me, what does that equate to on the field? Heavy, a monster maybe. Heavy, man. But yeah, Kelee Ringo. Improvements to make definitely, but man, very little, and things that can be repaired and fixed quickly and swiftly. Like I said, this is a deep cornerback draft. The Vikings can find a day one starter in any round, but they have to do their job. Scouting personnel, learning personnel, Kwesi O'Connell, other scouts. They got to dial in, zone in. Like I said in previous videos, Kwesi and O'Connell will have to sacrifice a lot of time, family time, fun time, leisure time, etc. This offseason is crucial for the success of the Minnesota Vikings, period. However you want to look at it, dig me? Big SKOL here. But that's my opinion on it, man. Kelee Ringo, wow. He's ready. He's ready to go. The Vikings need to look at that man. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Do you know about Kelee Ringo? Have you seen him play? If not, go check out his film. Heavy, man. Big SKOL here. Let's get to it. Oh, me. Oh, me. I ain't got no picture, hear me? SKOL, like that. Heavy.